Hey guys, OG Albina here, bringing you guys my APA Little Cup Wi-Fi Week 9 battle against Obo and his Seattle Sandstorm. Definitely go check out him if you haven't done so already. He is a terrifying team, not the best record, but his team itself absolutely terrifies me. It consists of the Mienfoo, Bulbasaur, Archon, Mudkip, Vanillite, Nikata, Vulpix, Stunky, Binacle, and Igglybuff, while our team consists of the Aber, Scraggy, Honed, Seal, Swinub, Bonsly, Magby, Flipebe, Teddiursa, and P-Dove. So just a quick disclaimer, this week will have to unfortunately be on Showdown, just due to time constraints and some internet issues and stuff like that. We did have to play this game on Showdown just on kind of late at night, short notice. So next week we should be back to nice and pretty Wi-Fi and stuff like that. Just bear with me for this week. But a quick rundown of the ones I'm bringing. I kind of went with a full-on HO approach to this team. I don't check his team defensively very well at all. Vulpix, Bulbasaur, Binacle, and Mienfoo, probably the biggest threats to me, and he has some pretty decent checks to our team as well, but I'm hoping I can just sort of overwhelm him as the game goes on and stuff like that. But yeah, so first off we have a Focus Sash Abra with Psychic, Hidden Power, Ground, Thunder Wave, and Protect. Protect is for like Fake Out Mienfoo, just to stall sand turns, stuff like that if we can possibly avoid it. And then we have a Choice Scarf Scraggy, which is likely our win con this week. His fighting resist on this team is his fighting plus dark resist. Like his best check to Scraggy is Igglybuff, which gets 2-hit KO by High Jump Kick always. So that's always super nice if we can potentially get a Moxie High Jump Kick late game sweep at the end. That'd be great, or even with knockoff or something like that, it could definitely work. With the Scarf outpacing everything on his team that's not a Scarf for itself. And then we have another Scarf. We're going dual Scarf this week with our Magby right here. Fire Blast, Hidden Power, Grass, Thunder Punch, and Flamethrower. So with the sun, on our side, we actually just punch a giant hole through his team with this. Hidden Power, Grass, and Thunder Punch just to hit everything that Flamethrower and Fire Blast don't. Flamethrower was literally there because I didn't have a fourth move I really needed, and I wanted to maybe have an accurate option, just in case, mons were low enough and I could pick them off with Flamethrower opposed to Fire Blast. I figured that'd be nice. Then we have a Focus Sash Swinub, another Focus Sash user, Protect, Ice Shard, Earthquake, and Icicle Sphere. This is likely going to be my lead this game because it kills something. I have Protect for the Fake Out on the Mienfoo. Other than that, I click Earthquake or Icicle Spear and I knock something out basically. His team does not deal with it well defensively at all. And then we have a Berry Juice Bonsly with Protect, Stealth Rock, Rock Slide, and Explosion. See a lot of Protect on this team. Spoilers, our next mod has it as well, as you can probably see. But it really helps with, fake outs, which really does annoy my team, breaking sturdies and stashes and stuff like that. And it also helps me stall sun, which is great, because if we can stall sun with this thing, then we actually become a pretty good check to the Vulpix, in sun, obviously, it can hit us with Solar Beam, but outside of it, it cannot. And then lastly, we have our Teddiursa, rocking out with the Protect, Swords Dance, Facade Seed Bomb, I believe. Another great Walker Breaker versus team. Everything that Facade doesn't hit, Seed Bomb does, basically. So I figured that was a good coverage move to have in this game, and, it can potentially outpace, any non-Scarfers on this team as well, just with the Quick Feet ability. But yeah, with that being said, let's jump right in. So we see the team that my opponent elected to bring. Looks like he went with the Vulpix, Bulbasaur, Archon, Mienfoo, Binacle, and Igglybuff. Right off the bat, like I said, I'm going to lead off with my Swinub just because I feel as if it is my best lead overall. It can pick up a kill. As he does lead off with the Vulpix, turn 1, I am just going to go for the Earthquake as he stays and he goes for the Flamethrower. Doesn't get the burn, thankfully, which is great. And we're able to take out his Sunset right off the bat, which is absolutely amazing. And you're going to see this game is really offensive, so I'm going to slow it down a little bit. As he goes into the Bulbasaur, I go for Ice Shard. He ends up being Berry Juice, which is good and bad because we aren't going to be able to, put this thing down super low, but we do break the Berry Juice, and it just tells us that he's not like Life Orb or anything crazy like that. So down goes Swinub, but I'm going to go out into my Magby. I know I can live any one hit. I can go for the Flamethrower, and health isn't super important on my Magby, so I figured if it takes one hit, that's completely fine. I go for the Flamethrower. I knock out the Bulbasaur as he goes out into the Mienfoo right here. So I'm going to switch out into my Bonsly in case he wanted to go for like a Fake Out or something like that. I felt as if it was my least useful member at this point. As he goes out into the Archon right here, and he's going to be able to go for an Earthquake, and he's actually going to be able to knock this out, because Archon is, you know, pretty ridiculously strong when it's outside that defeatist range, just like our Archeops is and, you know, Standard and stuff. So down goes Bonsley, so unfortunately that means no rocks for us, but I am going to go into my Scraggy, and I'm just going to throw off a high jump kick. It pretty much 2-hit KO'd anything that wanted to come in. He goes into the Iggly buff, and he is definitely going to be 2-hit KO'd by that right there, and he does go down. We get a Moxie boost as he goes hard into the Mienfoo. So in the actual game, he went into this really fast, and this made me think he's probably Scarf. I'm going to switch out into my Teddiursa just to kind of sack it off, as he ends up missing a high jump kick, which is huge because I am packing Protect on this Mon too, so I can just go for the Protect, bring him down to literally 1%, which is basically going to make this, you know, this Mienfoo a non-factor at this point. Even if he is regen, he doesn't really have any way to pivot around my team without losing Mons. So he's basically forced into a sack situation right here. So Teddiursa does go down, but not without taking down a good majority of the Mienfoo's health. As I'm going to go into my Magby, go for the Thunder Punch, because hit everything in the back. As he does go into his Binacle. He knows I'm Scarf now because he was Scarf Mienfoo, most likely, as he said. But I am going to say and go for the Thunder Punch on this Binacle, as he does get up the Shell Smash, and he is going to be able to Liquidation and knock out my Magby right here. But I can just go into my Abra. I can go for a Psychic and, you know, knock this guy out, which is great. He does bring me down to my Sash, but again, that's not really that big of a deal. As we do to go for the Psychic, we are able to knock out the Binacle, which is a huge threat. And at this point, the game's looking pretty nice for us. I know he ended up being Scarf Archon right here, but we kept our Scraggy healthy enough at this point to where that I ran some calcs, and 2 knockoffs will definitely knock out this Archon, and you know, we'll put him in defeatist range, and obviously he won't be faster than us without his own Scarf, so we are going to be able to knock him off and then hit him with another one, knock out the Archon, and pick up this game 1-0 against Oboe in the, you know, the clash of the Owens, I guess, if you want to say that. But yeah, great game to him. It was super, super close right down the wire. If we weren't Scarf Scraggy, obviously I think we pretty much lost that game. But we were, it ended up coming up pretty clutch for us, so we were able to keep our undefeated streak alive, going 9-0 up to this point. Next week we play Ollie, and I believe it's Basil Bastardons, or Basil, something like that. We played him in UPL Wi-Fi a couple weeks back, if you've seen that video. But if we can beat him, then we will be undefeated going into playoffs. It doesn't really matter. I think we clinched first seed with this. I think the closest team to us can get is going to be 8 wins. I think everybody else is kind of fallen off a little bit when it comes to the standings, and we've kind of pushed ahead. So I think we clinched the 1 seed. If not, we definitely clinched like 1 or 2 or something like that. So that is, you know, obviously super, super nice. This next game doesn't matter as much, but I want to keep my momentum strong and keep playing well going into playoffs, so hopefully we can do that. Thank you guys a bunch for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you guys did enjoy, be sure to, you know, drop a like, sub, and all that stuff so you can catch our battles as they go up, and I'm going to get out of here. Later.